Hey, everybody, welcome to day 137 Reseller Reflections, a day in the life of a full time reseller supporting her family. It is Wednesday, October 23rd, 2024. And hello, good evening. Hope everybody is doing well. I wasn't sure what I was going to talk about today, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. Something that I've talked about a couple times, but I kind of wanted to give you an update and thoughts because it is something I am very, very grateful for. And at the end, I'm just going to link up some videos we've done on this topic with C chats, and I'd love to know your thoughts on your circle and just how important it is. Okay, so I feel like my friends kept me out way too late tonight. And yeah, I'm going to be regretting it tomorrow. But seriously, I did a lot of listing today. We were doing a come list with us in the Patreon. I got a little carried away. I wanted to finish up this large lot of shoes I had, and I didn't want to stop until it was done. And guess what? My circle was around me and listing too and working and motivating. So that was awesome. I don't think that would have happened had I not been, in that group and said out loud, hey, I'm going to finish these shoes before I stop listing tonight. So thanks, guys. All right. You know who you are. All right. And some of those people are joining me on the Reset to Zero challenge. We have Jill of Rusted Truck Relics, Jason the Santee Swapper, Char Fabulous Flamingos, Kathy Singz, Nick Mr. C Chats, Vanessa Brightest Holidays, the Diabetic Reseller, Judith R, and Pam of Whimsy and Such. Yes, I did not feel like resetting to zero when I was done with all those shoe listings, but guess what? They're put away. I'm reset to zero. And because I know y'all be disappointed if I didn't do it. So, some days I need that accountability. Today was actually one of them because I felt like, oh yeah, I did all those shoes. I deserve a break. I don't need to reset to zero. I don't need to spend those 5 minutes resetting to zero. But yeah, I do. And today I needed the accountability for that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So that kind of leads into what I want to talk about, like who you surround yourself with. And from this is a little personal, but one of the things, and I have talked about this before, one of the things that I decided at the beginning of the year that I was going to be very, very intentional about the people that I surround myself with, to choose those people and not have those people choose me, which is something that has gotten me in a lot of hot water, a lot of really uncomfortable situations, some really bad situations. So, yeah, I've just been really intentional about that for the year. Has it been easy? No, but my perspective now is one of extreme gratitude. And I heard this thing, and I don't have the exact quote, and I don't even know who said it, but maybe I'll look that up for tomorrow. Is that you have to look at boundaries more as bridges. Don't look at them as like a wall. It's more like a bridge, right? Like you set that boundary, and what happens when you set those boundaries and when you are intentional about the people you are surrounding yourself with and not allowing the people that choose you and they're just not the right people for you, or people that maybe violate some of your boundaries, or just it's just not quite right. You don't have a feeling, Jason, you'll know what I'm talking about. If they don't meet your immutable laws, those are not the people that you want around you. But what happens when you make those decisions and it builds bridges for the people in your circle, or people to come into your life, right? You now have space, and you now have room, and you now have focus to really, spend time with the people that are uplifting, the people that meet your immutable laws, the people that lift you up and celebrate with you in the good times, support you in the bad. But I've talked about how important it is to have people in your life, the people that not only will be there for you in the bad times, but when you're having something amazing happen, are there to celebrate with you. not cut you down and any of that. All right. Some of you, this may come second nature. And you know what? God bless, because it is something I have really struggled with. And I admire you I admire you anyway for being here and listening to this. But if that is something you have not struggled with, that you automatically knew this and implemented this, because the people that are around you and surround you are, they always say, like, you're the sum of the people, the closest people in your life. So you cannot, I think now, all right, so back it up a second. Looking back at the past year, I realized that so much of what I was putting up with, and many of the things that were in my life were preventing forward progress, or were dragging me down in ways that I didn't realize. And just, it happens slowly. It happens, you don't notice it, right? It's not something you notice. I can only see it in the rearview mirror and go, wow, like, I was spending a lot of time. Wow, that was really dragging me down. Wow. Wow. Why didn't I do this, 30 years ago? But yeah, in retrospect, it is probably one of the most amazing things. And I'm so grateful to have been able to take this journey and continue to take this journey and see these amazing things. So if anybody out there, wants support in, making sure you're surrounding yourself with the right people, watch some of our episodes on community. Like I said, I will link it up in the show notes, and I will link it also up at the end of this video. But I'm telling you, it is just transformative to really put some stock into who you surround yourself with. I don't want to sound too preachy here, but it's just like, when I have something to share, I really appreciate you guys here. And I'm very grateful for, everybody that listens to Reseller Reflections and what it's like to be a day in the life of a full-time reseller. I want you guys to know this. I want you to know, if it's something that you're struggling with, or something you really haven't put any, importance on, really think about the people that are around you and how they're affecting your life, and make some changes if it's not good. Maybe it's great in your life, and you know what? I'll celebrate with you if that is the case. If you've already figured this out and there's nothing you have to cut out of your life, or there's nothing that's dragging you down. That's awesome. I'm happy to be joining you on that journey. All right, guys, have a wonderful night. I will see you on day 138 of Reseller Reflections. Everybody have a good one. Bye-bye.